Yeah.
It seems like people are paying more attention to their opponent's seeds now.
Yeah, that's what I always do. I always check what my opponent has up before I ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's less work for staff. So I can't complain.
Yeah, last Conduit had no reviews. Man, we gotta start making more work for staff, people. Their job's too easy now.
Last Conduit had one staff call, and it was me calling it for transparency purposes. Like, it was my own race. I'm not about to ref it myself. So yeah, that was a pretty good Conduit. Yeah, I'm already making more work for staff for fear of getting laid off. Calling my own staff calls. Alright, now Troxy, why are they pausing and unpausing? They are actually checking the map real quick in between beats so that they don't lose time. They can still act on every beat and get the information from the map. That's what we call the beat bloops because of the sound effects that you can hear. Here's the Gorilla Village for Spooty already. Gonna get the power glove.
Oh. Okay, I guess Rat is stuck inside this Moldorm or whatever. It's a Moldorm, right? A Landmola.
I had no idea what those guys were called. I always called them the Amukonda.
That's their Landmolas.
Like I called them the Amukonda, like in Gungeon. Kinda looks like it.
Yeah, it does.
And so like the first time I played this game, I actually had Plectro play it with me. Like he was visiting at that time, so we had to find some lingua franca on those enemies.
Right. Yeah, if you have the Zelda background, it makes sense that those are Landmolas. But if you don't, it's just kind of another name, huh?
Yep. Yeah, as I was saying, like the slimes, I called them Toughs. Like, yeah, makes sense. And then the slimes there, Zols, right?
Yes. And the little ones are probably gels.
Jols. Huh.
Yeah, the Zols split into a gel.
Oh, gels.
Two of them. That was from Zelda 1.
Like, how old is Zelda 1 even?
As old as me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's older than me.
The US copyright is 1987. Which is the year I was born.
That's like a lot of years.
It is. It's enough years that I don't remember how old I am anymore. I just do some calculations.
Well, I'm at that point as well. but I'm quite a bit younger than you, but yeah, still. You gotta count on the fingers and everything. Yeah, math is hard.
It is. I would know. For anyone who's not aware, I'm a math teacher.
Yeah. I would know math is hard as well. I went for a math degree and failed it. Math is hard.
It is, yes.
Oh yeah, I was going to be a math teacher as well. Until that. Now my main source of income is even better. Cat sitting. You get paid to hang out with cats. Isn't that the best job ever?
Well, it wouldn't work so well for me. I'm pretty allergic to cats.
Oh no.
So I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, well. I'll pet all the cats on your behalf.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, with Robo fight for Spooty here. We'll see if Rat goes for it immediately as well. Yes, he does. Battle Shovel out of the Flawless chest. So from what I gathered, the boss chests are not exactly seeded.
Yeah, you can see that. They like weren't even in the same position.
Yeah.
Left to right.
That sounds like such a silly thing. Like, what does... what even affects the seeds so much that chests are different?
I mean, it has to just be a case of it only generates the chests after you kill the boss. And then, so anything... And they don't keep, like, a separate RNG table for that, so anything else that uses that same RNG would advance it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boss chests are seeded now, apparently. Mini boss drops odds. So, like... Why would the chests spawn in a different order if they are seeded? Huh.
So that could be that the chest order is just pulled from a different RNG. Like, the smart way to do it is you have one RNG that you pull from for anything that is unseeded that doesn't matter, so that's like all the randomness you run into as you keep playing. And then the other one is everything that's seeded. So it could just be that, you know, hey, this is just cosmetic, we don't care.
Right. Right. Now, here's a beach adventure for Spooty. No, finding the entrance to the Lost Woods, though. Good beach. Death Mountain for rats. Yeah, so Spooty's just bopping the Sheikah Stone. I'm gonna go do some more exploring. Whatever. You get the idea. Because it's not just math that is hard, English is too. Here's an extra key for Spooty. I see Rat has the coupon and... Oh, there's the Goron shop.
Oh,
it's
there
good
we
now.
go.
Does that count as a commentator bless?
Maybe. I assume that was a fair bit of what he was exploring for.
Like, Rat's gonna go for the Gerudo ruins now. Now that he can swim in lava. I'm not gonna pick anything from that purple chest. Huh. So what happens when you open purple chest and there's nothing you want in it? Does the next purple chest have better items? The same? So if it's the same...
I think the boss pool is like just 4 items like from the dungeons. I think that doesn't change. It's just always those 4 items, and I don't know what happens if you just skip them. I guess they just stay there, and you can go open it again later?
Possibly. Oh, here's a good hook shot to get to the key chest faster. I've never seen that one done before. Like bass guitar.
You're looking, Rat does have the chest is still there, you can just go open it again.
Oh, is it?
So I assume it doesn't change anything. Yeah, you saw it briefly when he went to the Guitarmos.
Right. I did not spot it, but yeah. That makes sense. Spooty going into the Kakariko Crypt. Gonna wake up Sleepyhead Link after getting the potion. While Rat is getting the key to the Glockenspiel fight in this Temple of Storms. Oh, he has a Ring of Piercing.
Yeah. Probably hoping he can save that to the arena.
Oh, here's a glass flail. Does it get much speedier than a glass flail with piercing?
Yeah, that sounds like the best thing you could have for the arena too. So.
Once again, the hook shot to get to the boss key. I see that you can still do bot contents by picking them up and dropping them at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Flawless victory for Rat, getting a base rapier, and I'm assuming he's gonna get enchanted, well, infused right away. No, not right away.
I think probably your goal is just to keep using glass, and then maybe if you break your glass in, what does he have left? Lost Woods.
Yeah, it is Lost Woods. And then you go and chop it, infuse the weapon.
Yeah.
If you break the glass. Right.
It does take quite a bit of time to go get the infuse.
It does. Yes, you're right. You have to swim all the way. And if you don't have leaping, it's slow. Why is Glockenspiel different color? It depends on the amount of of bosses you have defeated before that. If you the bosses get upgraded once you've killed 2 of them. So if one racer goes for Glockenspiel first and the other goes for Glockenspiel third, they're going to be different colors. Right. Was that a Shrine of Glass that Rat just bombed?
It was. Yeah, you got a glass rapier from it.
Okay, Pierre. Making it pretty trivial to kill Shadow Link here. Spooty's on the base Guitar Knight's fight. And Link is awake for both races.
Hmm.
Spooty gonna get a Scroll of Zap. Maybe useful in case of swarms. But, yeah. Not sure what it's gonna do in regular, overworld situations.
Might well have been a case of, well, none of these do anything, so I'll just take one.
I figured the option for that kind of situation was the diamonds. Oh, and Rat realizing it doesn't have the key right as he meets the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's one.
Oh, there's one. Yeah.
This is fine.
A bit of a walk back.
Alright, Spooty skipping the first floor. They're on the same dungeon floor now. Not noticing leaping.
I think Rat's a little bit ahead.
Yeah. Well, it is pretty close, because Spooty has the key. And he's right above the mini-boss room. Person was saying there was leaping somewhere, I assume on Rat's screen. Did not see.
I didn't notice it either.
Oh, and the glass flail being really useful for this Gamaricus fights in the Freddy shop. Right. Yeah, flail makes Gamaricus pretty trivial. You don't have to get on the right parity for the eye.
Yeah, you just stand next to him.
Mm. But yeah, time for future eye roll for Rats.
It does look like the extra damage from Glass Rapier lets you save a hit or two, though.
It might have, yes. It does have the boost of strength, boost of power, +1 damage. So yeah, glass and that, making it faster.
Oh, I guess Rat has a 4 damage flail with that, so that would be the same.
Right, and Rat smartly swapping to the dagger while exploring to avoid breaking the flail.
He did that earlier as well. He was on the base rapier. Smart
strats. I'm gonna go and get the Sheikah Stone on the river of ice. And I never noticed there was a fisherman right here. Huh.
Mm-hmm. I think that fisherman can give you one of the masks in the Go Kids story.
Oh, right. That would make sense, yes. I never got all the masks in my one Skull Kid playthrough. Try to fisherman a golden fish for mask truth. Okay. Alright. I'll make sure to check this out next time I have the cats. AKA the
everyone's
bee
favorite
mask.
everyone's favorite part of all the Zelda games, fishing.
Right. I do remember fishing in Twilight Princess. I don't think I've done it in Skyward Sword. Huh. Is that something I'll have to check?
I think it was the 3D Zeldas that added fishing. Because I don't remember there being any in like Link to the Past or the older ones.
Right, I have approximately zero knowledge of the 2D Zeldas. We can say I have epsilon knowledge of it, but
Fishing Link's Awakening? Okay, well that's the one I didn't play, so there you go.
Right, Spooty going for the arena first, and Rat going...
He still has his Ring of Piercing, so that's why he wanted to head there,
right.
I think.
That
And
makes
Rat's
sense.
broke.
And yeah, Rat gonna be going for Temple of Brainstorms. You have the Ring of Courage. This time we're taking it. Interesting.
Intentional, or was that just opened the chest and didn't wait to see what it was?
That's possible.
'Cause I know that happens.
It certainly does. I may or may not have done that more often than I would like, but yeah.
I mean, it's real easy to do that when you're on 6th beat mode after you've beat one of the rooms.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, finding a compass here. Oh. Messing up the bridge crossing.
I'm thinking that was a case of, you know, I'm just gonna try this and see if it works, and it didn't.
Buying out all the bombs in this garden shop. Works with Bombshoe, not so much in this row. At least he tried.
Yep. That is one nice thing about Tower of Brainstorms in all instruments versus puzzle mode is you actually have some help. So you can afford to do things like that.
Right. Right, here's the ring swap, and indeed Rat is swapping off Courage. Confirming the hypothesis of the mistake.
Yeah, I think that was not an intentional Ring of Courage.
That sounds
the
like...
map, I think?
Yep, it is. Accidental Courage sounds like me whenever I have a cat in Necrodancer.
I love Cat Courage in Necrodancer.
I am absolutely terrified of it. Like, it'll happen when I'm bombing a mystery shrine, hoping for peace, and
right,
then
and then you...
Courage.
You just have to be brave.
Yep.
It's right there in the name.
Yeah, it is very well known that I am a very anxious person. Brave does not really qualify me, but yeah. Like, I'm screaming internally the whole time when I'm on a move attack Courage.
Rapier and Axe are hard. I think Cat Courage is easier.
I have less trouble with the rockets out of all three. Probably because of the lunging damage thingies.
That was an interesting the doggo there for Spooty.
Yeah, but well, he's down to the bunker now, so it worked. Here's the synth for rats. And we already had the boss room found, so down to Synthroba. Synchronized boss fights, heck yeah. Remembering to get Ling this time, yeah.
It looks like Spooty's Ring of Piercing survived just barely, so...
But that was the correct choice.
All the advantage. Yep.
Right, and you see the tower shield strats. The rat just shoving the enemies away. Having trouble with that noodle. I think that's what they're called. Noodles.
Noodle? No, I don't think so.
No?
The snakes are called ropes.
Ropes. Oh, that's close enough. Here's the thing.
Noodle is a good name, though. I like it.
Right, I think I mixed it up with the the internet name for snakes. They're just danger noodles.
They're called noodles now.
Robes noodles, yeah, same thing. Alright, arena time for Rat, while Spooty is now looking for the Temple of Brainstorms. Like, I knew it was a silly common name.
Yeah.
That was close enough. They do look like noodles.
They do look like noodles. It's a good name. So I saw Rat was avoiding the blast ring there. What does that do if you're fighting King Debongo with it?
Oh, that is an excellent question. It probably messes everything up.
It's my guess, because normally you have to have him eat the bombs.
He consumes it. Huh.
Oh, he just eats it from him? No, interesting.
Nah. Can still fight the bongo, but it's a little inconvenient.
Yeah.
Just a little. Alright, that's the third floor for rats now. As Spooty hasn't found any of the key items, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's found anything yet. Rat went this way, though, so that's a good sign, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Spooty has courage. That's probably not intentional either.
Yeah, we'll see if he swaps to something as soon as he can.
That's what I would expect.
Yeah, so Rat having the magic torch. Just ditching it.
Yep.
And doing it a couple times just to make sure he has actually ditched it. That's how much he doesn't want the magic torch.
You bet it's not like Necrodancer. Pick it up 5 times and it won't spawn again.
increase the scene counter.
Yep.
Right. Fifth fill now for rats. Where is the cadence viral transmute scroll? Shreddy score is bad skull. Right. I was kind of disappointed that
sorry.
yeah, I was kind of disappointed that you can't really score run cadence viral. It caps out at at 10,000 -1.
I mean, you could speedrun to 9999, I guess.
I guess you could.
Probably gets really boring though, because I expect you just do something like get a glass shovel and dig out shop walls over and over.
Right, yeah. You exit the shop, you come back, yeah.
Yeah.
Like my first playthrough did get to the rupee cap. Also, hey Zello, thanks for the raid. Arena is technically a score, but unfortunately it's capped. Like, I know the arena mode is sort of like deathless score, but yeah, I don't know. How would that be capped? But anyway, you were going to say something, great, and
yeah. So I think Spooty is. I don't remember seeing these rooms when Rat was here, so I don't think that's a good sign. This boulder puzzle also does not look like a good sign right now.
But it looks... Oh yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say it looks pretty easy, but no, I overlooked something. Never mind.
Yeah, now Rat has a big lead going into Ganon.
Alright, capping rupees, of course. Makes sense.
I think Spooty is...
It's just waiting it out, yeah.
Calling it quits here.
That looks like that's what's happening. Yeah, .f in the race room.
There's not really much chance of coming back when... You know, even if Rat dies here, Spooty's still some distance behind, so...
Yeah. Like, it would need to go horribly, disastrously wrong for Rat, for Spooty to have a chance at catching up. And it's looking like the opposite of a disaster for now.
I mean, it would have to be multiple disasters in a row. And yeah, this is... Looks like we're gonna finish. GG.
Yep, GG. And a very fast one, too. That's a 28:03 in the race room. That has to be the fastest of the tournament. I think so.
Yes, I believe that is the fastest. Rat beating his time from earlier.
All right. Oh, is it? Yeah, 26:50. Wow. Well, GG's to our 4 races. And that's it for this tournament then. We pull up cadence.link. Oh yeah, that's an excellent website.
Pull up the boulder puzzle solver.
That is an excellent website made by CaHOOT Max.